Guys, so this is the start of my great northern adventure. It's a one-nighter. The plan is to head up into the hills here. I'm in the north of Scotland visiting my stepson and his girlfriend. Plans to go up there, spend one night, and I'm going to try out my hammock for the first time, so it should be a bit of an adventure. Hopefully I'm going to find some trees up there that I can hang the hammock from, but we'll wait and see. Sunshine at the moment, which is maybe nice, but it means I'm being eaten alive by midges at the moment, so I'm going to have to crack on because I've not actually got that much time to climb up this hill and find a good spot, so I better get going. To climb up here, so it was pretty hard going at times, just through boggy heather all the way, not much path to follow at all. The place I'm heading for is these trees that you can see over in the distance there. Just on the bottom of the cliff there, there's some fair sized hardwoods, so I'm hoping to get down there and find some nice spot to camp. So I better keep going on, because it's just taking ages, way longer than I expected it to. Right, well this really is the land that time forgot. It's exactly as I thought, I kind of guessed it was going to be. Some fairly mature, look like willows. There could be a mixture of willows and birches in there, I think. So the challenge now is to try and get down this, get across this glen. It's quite a deep gully, so and then try and find a nice spot to put a hammock up over there somewhere. So I better get cracking, see what I can do. Hi guys, well I found a really good spot. Well, it's not perfect, but quite a nice spot actually up on the side of the gully here. It's actually got some sunshine on it, as you can no doubt see. And it should actually stay sunny. Well, it looks like it should stay sunny for quite a while. Hopefully, at least until I can get everything set up. So I've decided to try and set up between these two trees here. They're quite far apart though, so I'm not entirely sure if that's going to work, because I don't know, as this is the first time I've done this, if the hammock will actually stretch that far. But maybe I can extend it a bit with some paracord, I'm not sure. And the other thing is it's slightly damp under here. In fact, there's a bit of a stream running down one side, but I don't think that should be an issue, hopefully. If not, my plan B is to use some of the other birches up here and maybe get a nice spot. There could be a better spot over there. So it's a DD hammock that I've got, just a very basic camping hammock. So I'll get it all stretched out and I'll switch the camera back on. I've stupidly forgotten to bring a tripod, so it's going to be a bit awkward filming, but I'll see what I can do. Okay. Hi guys, so I've eventually got this done. Now, it took quite a lot of faffing around, trying to get the tension right and trying to get the sort of level at both ends. It's taken me quite a while, so but I think I've got it pretty much set up now. So I chose to put it between these two trees, which is quite a big gap, but it's going to be kind of awkward. That the first spot that I was thinking about over there, but there's a bit of a stream, as you can see, and it was really quite difficult to get it set up. Whereas here it's a bit easy to set up, and yeah, it's quite a good spot actually. I don't really mind it. So I'll show you what it looks like with me in it. Okay, so I think from what I read, this is about the right height to have it, so you can just get your hips over it when it's sort of sitting tight, and then just sit in it. It's actually really comfortable. I'm still not sure if I've got it totally flat, but I'll find out soon enough, I suppose. So yeah, it's quite nice. I don't know if you can see me completely now, but So we'll see what happens. I've got my closed cell mat that I'm going to put in underneath the sleeping bag, and I might just go in my bivvy bag just for a little bit extra warm, because I'm not sure if it's going to how cold it's going to get. The only problem with this, well, it's good and bad here because there's a bit of a breeze which is keeping the midges away when it's blowing, but obviously it's going to have a cooling effect, so we're just going to have to see what it's like. So I need to string my tarp over the top of here in case it does rain, which it's not looking like it might at the moment, but then this is Scotland, so it could change in 5 minutes. So the next thing I need to do is rig my tarp over the top, and I'll let you see what it looks like after that. Well, I'm losing light now, which is a bit annoying. Okay. Morning folks. Well, actually not a bad sleep actually. It was very comfortable in the hammock. I was quite surprised actually how comfortable it was, and I was able to sort of move around a bit, even though I was sort of mostly on my back, which is not usual for me. I'm being a stomach sleeper, but wasn't too bad. I must have hurt my neck a bit yesterday climbing over the hill with that big rucksack on, so my neck was a bit sore and that kept me awake a bit. But no, it was really quite good. I thoroughly recommend it. Definitely going to keep trying it. So I'm going to get up now. I'm getting bitten by midges. There's loads of them. I don't know if the camera can pick them up here, but I've got smidge on, and that seems to keep most of them from biting me. But definitely going to get up shortly and get a fire going and get some breakfast. I'm going to have some porridge. Okay. Hi guys, so I thought I'd better just let you see my setup before I actually properly decamp. As you can see, the sun's still shining. It's actually a really beautiful morning at the moment. So I don't know if I've done this quite the way the guys that I've seen online do it, but basically I've got the tarp set up, the hammock set up. So I've just got it tied quite simply, just with a reef knot around the tree on either end. And then basically just set up a tarp over the top. But some of the guys I've seen online, they set the tarps up on a sort of diamond shape, so they actually have, and I realised why actually while I was doing it, because it gives you more coverage over the length of the actual hammock. So I might try that the next time for definite. If you're wondering what the wet wipes are hanging there for, that was just a wee idea I had in case it started to rain, and then any rain that came down the lines we'd just basically hit those and drip off rather than coming down into the hammock area. So it didn't rain, so obviously I didn't get a chance to try that theory out, but I've seen a couple of guys doing that online, so I thought I might give it a wee try. Definitely give it a go the next time I'm out, especially if it is going to rain. So just going to have a last cup of tea and decamp and then head down the hill again in a minute. Who says it's always raining in Scotland? Beautiful, eh? Okay, so that's me decamped and ready to head off. But I was just having a look around here, you know, and where I've been camping last night, and we're pretty much on a bank of a glen or a gully. And the thing is, there's not a single piece of flat ground anywhere. So, you know, this is where I camped, and you can see it's like sloping. So really, if you got just using a hammock, really it just opens up a whole load of other options, because you can just pretty much camp anywhere as long as you can find two trees that are close enough together. You're laughing. So it's a pretty good way to camp, I think, unless I was going somewhere where I knew I could find flat ground. I think I would probably always do it from now on. But see how it goes. I didn't sleep brilliantly last night, but I think that was really just because I kind of hurt my neck on the way up. So anyway, I'm going to start walking down back to my RV. Hopefully we'll get there on time. Okay, see you later, guys. Welcome to Scotland, land of the midges, and pouring rain. Okay, there's no rain, but it is the land of the midges.